Hello there, welcome to this tutorial. Before we start, kindly subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it with your friends. Let's start. Today we are going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 1 Core, Variant 1-3, October-November 2019. The first question, write down the mathematical name of this type of angle. This is an acute angle. If it is less than 90, acute angle. If it is 90 degrees like this is a right angled. And if it is more than 90, it is obtuse. Next, change 560 meters into kilometers. To change meters into kilometers, we divide by 100. Meters is a small unit and kilometers is a bigger unit. So we divide. From small to big unit, we divide. And the answer is 0.56 kilometers. Next, write the number 40,300 in figures. So this will be 40,300. Question number 4, factorize. We have been given two numbers, 12 and 15. 3 times 4 is 12 and 3 times 5 is 15. So what is common? 3 is common, correct? So that number we will write outside the bracket. What number is remaining here? 4. And there is also an x. And because we factorized the 3 out, what number is remaining? 5. That is what we are going to write here. So this is how you factorize the numbers. Question number 5. Put one pair of brackets into each calculation to make it correct. You need to try out different brackets and see which number will give you the answer 28. For the first one, 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 multiplied by 5, 20. 20 plus 8, 28. The next number is 60 and you have been given a 5. You know that 5 times 12 is 60. So when you add 8 plus 6, you will get 14 minus 2, which is 12, multiplied by 5, 60. Question number 6. Write down the temperature that is 7 degrees Celsius below negative 3 degrees Celsius. If you draw the number line, you will find it easy. This is our number line. 0, negative will be on the left hand side. So this is negative 3. And below means you move to the left side. So you're moving 7 degrees here. So negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8, negative 9, and you will get negative 10 if you move 7 units to the left. Work out the difference in temperature between negative 4 degrees Celsius and 4 degrees Celsius. Again, the number line helps. This is 0 and negative 4 is here and 4 is here. What is the difference here between negative 4 and 0? 4 degrees. And between 0 and 4, 4 degrees. So total how many degrees? 8 degrees. Question number 7. Here is a list of numbers. We have been given 5 numbers. From this list, write down a cube number. A cube number is a number you multiply by itself 3 times. So 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1 is a cube number. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. This will give us 8. Do we have 8 here? We don't. Then we try 3. 3 times 3 times 3. That will give you 27. So our answer is 27. Cube numbers, you multiply the number by itself 3 times. Square numbers, you multiply the number by itself 2 times. Next, a prime number. What is a prime number? A prime number is that number that is not divisible by any other number except itself and 1. You can watch the video on the different types of numbers that I have put up and you will find all the prime numbers there. Here, one prime number, so 47 is a prime number. 47. Okay, next. A bag contains 6 red balls and 10 blue balls only. On the probability scale, draw an arrow to show the probability that a ball taken at random is blue. How many blue balls do we have? 10. And how many total balls we have? 6 plus 10, 16. Put this in the calculator and you will get 5 over 8. We can see we have got how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we want 5 over 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the answer. Okay. Next, red or blue. We have got two types of balls, red and blue. So if it is red or blue, the probability is going to be 1. Total probability when you add everything will always give you 1. We have 6 red balls and 10 blue balls, and total 16. 16 divided by 16 is 1. Question number 9. The price of a television is $560. This price is reduced by 18% in a sale. Work out the sale price. So there are two ways to solve this question. I'll explain to you both the ways. 18% of 560. So we write 18 over 100 multiplied by 560. You will get 100.8. So this much amount has been reduced. What was your original price? 560. 560 minus 100.8 is going to give us 459.20. Reduced means becomes less. That is the reason we subtracted. If it was increased, instead of subtracting, we will put a plus sign, we will add it. The second way to find this question's answer is, you have 18%, right? So on the side, we are going to subtract from 100, 18, and you will get 82. So we have now 82%, correct? 82% of 560. 82 divided by 100 multiplied by 560 will give you 459.20. So this is an easier way to solve. If you are reducing, you are going to subtract. Whatever answer you get, you are going to multiply by the original value. If it is an increase, you are going to add. After you add, you're going to divide that number by 100 and multiply by the original, and you will get the answer directly without subtracting or adding anything. Next question. Calculate the circumference of a circle with radius 4.5 centimeter. You need to memorize the formula for circumference of a circle. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r. The radius has already been given to us. Just put this whole thing in the calculator and you will get the answer. 28.27, rounded to one decimal place, 28.3 centimeter. Question number 11, write in standard form. We have been given the number 72,000. Write in standard form means there should be only one number before the decimal. So we have the number 72,000. We will write it 7.2 and the 3 zeros. And then you count the numbers after the decimal. How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be written as 7.2 multiplied by 10 to the power of 4. Why 4? Because there are 4 numbers after the decimal. Question number 11b, 0.0018. Again, you need to have one number after the decimal. So you will have 0, 0, 1.8. Correct? This decimal we are moving 3 places. 1, 2, and 3. If you move your decimal to the right, then the power of 10 will be negative. Because we moved 3 places, the answer is going to be 1.8 times 10 to the power of negative 3. Question number 12, expand and simplify. So we are going to multiply x with x, that will give us x square. X with 5, that will give us 5x. 3 with x, 3x, and 3 with 5 will be 15. Add the like terms together, x square plus 8x plus 15. There is another method to solve this. If there is no number before x, okay, there is no number before x. So you will first write x square. Then the two numbers you add them. So 3 plus 5 will give us 8. So you are going to write 8x. And then the same numbers we are going to multiply. 3 multiplied by 5, 15. So whichever way you understand, you can solve it, but learn to do it this way. Question number 13 are indices questions or exponents, you can call them either way. If you multiply, the rule is that you add the power. So if the base is same, if you have a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of b, you can write it as a m plus b. And if it is a divide, we subtract the powers. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. If you have something in the bracket, two powers, one power in the bracket, one outside the bracket, we multiply it. So it will be m multiplied by b. Now let's solve this question. We have x to the power of 3 multiplied by x to the power of 6 is equal to x to the power of m. This is a multiply, so we are going to use this rule. X to the power of 3 plus 6 is equal to x to the power of m. Because the base is same, they get cancelled. So what are we left with? 3 plus 6, 9 is equal to m. And for the next question, we have a power in the bracket and outside the bracket. So this is the rule we are going to use. X to the power of 2n is equal to x to the power of 12. The base is same, x and x, it gets cancelled. So what equation do you have now? 2n is equal to 12. 2n means 2 multiplied by n. If it is a multiply and you move it to the other side, it's going to be a divide. Therefore, n is equal to 12 divided by 2, which is 6. Question number 14. The diagram shows a right angle triangle. Show that the value of x is 41.8, correct, to three significant figures. If you have a right angle triangle and there are three sides, two sides are given and you want to find the third side, we use the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is a square plus b square is equal to c square. A square and b square can be any side. C is your hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is the side opposite the right angle. So x in this case is our hypotenuse. So we will write 28 square plus 31 square is equal to 8x square. We don't want the x square, we want x. So this we are going to square root it. You don't need to simplify in the calculator before, you just work out these steps and now you put the whole thing in the calculator. This will give us 41.77. If we round it to three significant figures, it will be 41.8. The number we are rounding to is 1, 2, and 3. So we look after the third number, it is 7. If the number is 5 or more, we add 1 to the previous number. Question number 15 is a telefrequency question. Davina records the color of each car passing her house one day. So these are her data. Complete the frequency table. You may use the tally column to help you. Black. So we have to find how many blacks there are. There is 1 black, 2 black, 3, 4, and 5. So we write 1 black, 2 black, 3 black, 4 black. If it is 5, then we make a cut like that. And then we write the frequency 5 here. We are going to do the same for each one. So this is our table completed. Part B, write down the mode. Mode means the most repeated or the highest frequency number, which is that 7. And that is which car? Gray car. So gray is your answer. Question number 16. We have been given a cuboid with the 3 sides and we have to find the surface area. To find the surface area, you must memorize this rule. 2 times length width plus 2 times length height plus 2 times W height. I'll teach you in an easy way how to do it. You know that this is your length, this is your width, and this is your height. So first write length with width and length with height. Okay, length with width and length with height, and then width with height. And just put a 2 in front of everything. So just now we know the formula, so it's very easy. We just have to substitute 2 times 9.5, and what is our width? 5. The same way we are going to do for each one. And after you do that, the whole equation like this, put proper brackets and put it in the calculator. Your answer is 298 square centimeter. Question number 17 is a vector question. Column vectors have been given to you and you have to find the answer. This is a plus, so we just have to put in the calculator -3 plus 2 and you will get -1. And then 5 plus -4 will give you 1. So -1 and 1 is your answer. And in the second case B, this is a subtract. 6 minus 1, 5. 2 minus 5, -3. So that's the answer. Next, there's a number outside the bracket. That means multiply. 4 multiplied by 2 and 4 multiplied by -5. And we will get 8 and -20. So that was an easy question. Question number 18. Here is a list of ingredients to make 12 pancakes. So we have been given flour, eggs, milk, and butter. Complete the list of ingredients below to make 30 pancakes. For each ingredient, we are going to write. Now, the first one we are doing is the flour. For 12 pancakes, we needed 110 grams of flour. For 30 pancakes, how many you will need? We cross multiply. 12 multiplied by x is equal to 110 multiplied by 30. 12 multiplied by x means 12 multiplied by x, we move to the other side, the 12. It will be a divide, so 110 multiplied by 30 divided by 12 will give us 275 grams of flour. Now we are going to do the same with eggs. So for 12 pancakes, we need 2 eggs. For 30 pancakes, how many eggs do we need? X multiplied by 12 is 12 eggs and 2 multiplied by 30. Therefore, x is equal to 2 multiplied by 30 divided by 12 and we will get 5 eggs. We are going to do the same for each one and these are the answers you will get. So you write down the original and then you cross multiply and get the answer. Question number 20. Write down the coordinates of point P. When we are writing the coordinates of a point, we first look at the x-axis. So here B is 7, correct? So your x is 7. Then we look at the y-axis. So go up from here and check out which point this is, 3, 7 and 3. Next, the quadrilateral ABCD has x is equal to 4 as a line of symmetry. So this is x is equal to 4 here. This is your line of symmetry. On the grid, plot point D. It has to be 3 points. B is 3 points here, so D will be 3 points to the left. This is your D. What is the value of it? First look at the x-axis 1 and then at the y-axis 3. So it is 1 and 3. Part C. Write down the mathematical name of quadrilateral ABCD. We know all these sides are same, but it's not right angled. So what is the name of this quadrilateral? If all the sides are same and the angles are not 90 degrees, then it is a rhombus. Part D. Write down the order of rotational symmetry of quadrilateral ABCD. The rotational symmetry of rhombus is 2. What does rotational symmetry mean? It means that how many times can you turn this shape and the shape will be the same as your original one. Because in a rhombus, the opposite angles are equal. So angle A is equal to angle C and angle D is equal to angle B. The rotational symmetry is going to be 2. Question number 21. The diagram shows a conversion graph for dollars and Kenyan shillings. So the x-axis represents the dollars and the y-axis Kenyan shillings. Let's read the question. Use the graph to change 5,000 shillings to dollars. So where is the shillings? Here, 5,000 shillings to dollars. This is the shillings and here. So it is equal to $46. Next question. Explain how to use this graph to change 420 to shillings. So we have $420 and we want to change it to shillings. We have the value of $42, correct? So we can write that we can find by finding the value of $42 into shillings and then multiplying the answer by 10, because 42 multiplied by 10 is 420. Next, the exchange rate is now $1 is equal to 90 shillings. On the grid, draw another line to show this exchange rate. Okay, so we have $1 is equal to 90 shillings. Therefore, we can see $50 is equal to how many shillings? We cross multiply. 1 multiplied by x is 1 and 90 multiplied by 50 will give us 4,500. We have got 2 points. One point is 1 and 90, $1 and 90. So make a point when it is $1, it is 90. It's somewhere here. And the second is when it is 50, we have how many shillings? 4,500. So 50 is here and 4,500 shillings is here. Now we are going to join the 2 points together. So this is how your new line will look like. Whenever a value of something has been given to you, like the previous question of the ingredient also. So if 1 is equal to 90, 50 is equal to how much? So every time you have a question like that, we make a table like this. 1 is equal to 90, 50 is equal to x. We cross multiply and then we find x. Question number 22. 10 athletes compete in both the 100-meter race and the triple jump. Their results are shown in the scatter diagram. Before we start reading the question, let's understand the diagram. We'll start with the x-axis. We have 14.5 here and 14.6, and there are 5 lines in between. So each line will be 2. So this is 14.52, 14.54, 14.56. The same year, this is 12.4, and the next point is 12.5. And there are 5 points here. If you are having 5 points, it means you're going to add 2 each time. So it will be 12.42, 12.44, 12.46, so on and so forth. Now let's read the question. One of these athletes jumps 15.12 meter in the triple jump. Write down his time for the 100-meter race. This is the distance in the triple jump, and it is 15.12. So this is the line here, 15.12, and this point here is this. So we have 12.82, 4, 6, and 8. So the answer is 12.88. Part B. The value of 2 other athletes are shown in the table. So the distance in the triple jump and the time for 100 meters. Both has been shown. On the scatter diagram, plot these points. So the first point is 14.74, which will be here, and the corresponding time is 13.2. So that will be here, 2 points. So this is your first point. The second one is 15.2, and the corresponding value is 12.76. So 15.2 and 12.76, 6 is here. You can draw a line to check your work. This is the point. So now we have plotted both the points. Next question. On the scatter diagram, draw a line of best fit. When we draw a line of best fit, there should be equal a number of points on the right and left of the line. So this is the line of best fit. Next question. What type of correlation is shown in the scatter diagram? You can see the points are going downwards. When they move downwards, the correlation is negative. If the points move upwards, the correlation is positive. And if they are totally scattered, there is no correlationship. For this one, the correlation is negative. Question number 23, we have been given a triangle. It's a scale drawing. The scale is 1 centimeter represents 8 kilometers. So 1 centimeter is equal to 8 kilometers. Let's read the question. Using a straight edge and compass only, construct the bisector of angle BAC. Show all your construction arcs. If you want to find the bisector of an angle, so the first thing we do is take a compass and measure more than half of the length and make an arc on one side of the angle and on the second side of the angle. Then with the same length of the compass, make an arc in the middle of the angle, and on the other side put the compass and cut the arc. Join the corner of the the angle with the center of the arc. That is how you draw the angle bisector. This is how your angle bisector will look. Okay. Next, draw the locus of points. From the year 2020, Locus has been removed from the syllabus, so part B and C is not necessary. I hope I've been able to help you. Thank you for watching. If you need any further explanation or do you want me to do any topic-wise questions or any paper, just mention in the comment section and I'll be glad to help you out.